Alright, letter to your
Future self.
future self. Alright. So, starting in 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, welcome to
A very special episode of
No Filter Podcast.
Exactly. So, as you can see today, we are in a very interesting geographical location. Where are we today?
We are at Genting.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's we are here just like a few.
Somehow here, like, I mean, the signboard there says we are here.
Yeah, so practically
We are here.
we're gonna follow the signs anyway.
Anyways, so this is like how many seasons have we gone through in this?
Seasons, you mean episodes?
How many episodes have we gone through in this?
Shit, I think it's like what? This is episode 14. I think so.
I think so. I actually lost count already.
Yeah, I mean, the podcast has been doing pretty well so far, so
Yep.
kind of lost count. This is what happens when you get famous. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, famous to a certain point,
Yeah.
but the other day I was just at the Mamak, and then there was this bunch of, I think, 17-year-old, 18-year-olds that just like you can tell that they just graduated from SPM and stuff. And one of my friend, Ativa, was like, because I sat down in the Mamak first, and he was still parking his car, and what he heard was that one of the guys say, "Hey, that guy looks familiar. I think I've seen him before." I'm like, I never see you before. I mean, if you see me before, please do come and say hi to me or something, like acknowledge your presence to me lah. It's like, it's not to say I'm famous or what, and I'm like, I don't give a damn about you. but it's more like, if you're a fan, like if you see me, like, yeah, come to say hi. If you're my friend, you have my number and I'll just call, WhatsApp me, add me on message me on IG or something like that. If you're my very close friend, I expect you to call me like once a day lah, or once a week.
Once a day. Isn't that a little bit too much?
There's no such thing as too much. Never. You can never get enough of phone call.
Wise words from the Eddie himself.
Yeah. So as we say, this is kind of like a special episode.
Yeah.
That we are going to film. Like, we also going to film the last episode here.
Yes.
And I think just before we want to put an end to and conclude on how the season goes.
Yep.
But before that, why not we write a letter to our future self?
Exactly.
So why don't you start us off?
Well, I think before we look at the whole future, we should probably look at our past. See exactly what's it been like for us in the last 5-6 years, and what has led to this moment. And honestly, kind of looking back at it, one realization that I have is that, like, back in high school, every time we go to school, we always know what to do.
Yep.
Which is like the basic thing, which is just go study and get good grades. And then, prep yourself for college. I think that's something that we all know.
Yep.
But what a lot of people don't really talk about is that what happens after high school. Like, when you go to college, it's a whole different ballgame, It's
like I think we mentioned this before in episode 2 and episode 3. Study your work, and also how much is too much education.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of covered that before, but when we are we are saying in this title, a letter to our future self, that we have already graduated like high school already and all those, and right now, at this point of our life and this point of the podcast, we also want to say that, because we have seasons planned, and we have a few other content that we might be creating, not with him,
wow.
with me,
Wow.
for my own self. But I think it's also important lah. So, like, back in maybe in 5 years time, when we look back at this video, and we can see like, hey, I actually made it.
Yeah.
And it's also something that maybe our fans can also be our witness to.
Yes.
So that they can journey with us, and also at the same time get to know us more lah. But of course, I think through all the episodes, they will get to know us more better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like, how to say,
How to
Wait.
say? What you do is you keep talking. You keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah, keep talking on your topic
Okay.
while I grab my sunglasses.
Okay. It's fucking bright. Anyway, I think one of the things that I'm pretty shocked about is the fact that after high school, when you go to college, things are a little bit on the unknown side, because it's like everything you do after this is purely based on your decision making. Like, for example, nobody told us to do this podcast. It's like we decided to do this ourselves.
Technically, we were once offered a job
Oh yeah.
to get
Yeah.
into this
Yeah.
podcasting thing that
Yeah,
is-
but that kind of went south.
yeah, that
so,
went south, but it also at the same time it gave us experience.
Yeah, and also probably gave us the idea to do this.
Yeah.
So if we didn't say yes to that, I don't think this
That-
would have, come up. And I think also considering the fact that, like hanging out with friends, going out, it's like everything is like all independent, like finding money, getting a job. At this point, to me, my parents, they don't say or they don't tell me to do anything anymore. Everything after this is just
That's nice.
it's my own. So it's like,
That's nice.
whatever grades I get in my high school, whatever grades I get in my college is like, it's based on myself, my own effort. Wherever I go, whatever I do, wherever I behave manners wise, it's all me. So it's like, it's quite an interesting journey lah, I would say, especially for us youngsters lah, because like getting the first taste of independent.
Hi, Tuan.
Hi, Tuan. Film
Filming podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Okay.
Boleh.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright. Thank you.
boleh.
Thank you, Tuan.
Okay, kasih Tuan.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
Pause this.
Pause this. Video pause this.
Okay, that was it.
Hi.
Hi. Well, that was interesting.
I
Right in the middle of it, and we got escorted out.
escorted. We should just record the whole process.
Technically, you guys kind of saw what just
Yeah.
happened. So, now in a new location, which is just a few kilometers away from where we just filmed. This is the infamous place where Bobby Ung used to film. But he can't film today because we got it here first. Anyway,
Word of advice, and also a letter to my future self. If you want to come to Genting and film, screw that plan.
yeah.
you either get a first world hotel or something. You can record in a hotel room. I don't care. But of course not those other stupid stuff lah. But yeah,
Sorry.
you doing fine, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
All good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I think that's one of the bad things that's happening right now.
Yep.
First of all, we have space in our cart to record
Mm-hmm.
another X amount of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But our camera battery is now gonna do us a hallelujah hula hoop.
Actually, did you charge it? Or
I did charge it because normally I charge it for they say to charge it for 1 hour recommended, and then the light was green, so I was like, I just expect it to be 100%. Unfortunately, that's not the case lah. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, it's alright. At least we still get to finish the episode. So, I don't exactly know where I left off, but it's
I
okay.
think I'll just start with mine. What I want
Yeah,
to tell
yeah,
my
yeah.
future self,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you maybe continue with
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
shit
I
lah.
think that's a good idea.
So
I think that's a good idea.
yeah, I think looking back on starting this podcast journey, let me see. Looking back on this podcast journey, I want to say that it's tough lah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always easy, and surprisingly, the views are not surprising at all.
Yeah.
I mean, of course lah, the first 2 episodes I would expect based on our previous job at Potong Steam Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of like already expected like what's the threshold and what to expect lah
Yeah.
from our friends.
The bar was kind of like really set for us lah.
Yeah.
Whereas compared to like now, it's more or less like limitless. Like you can do
Yeah.
whatever.
Now
you
it's
want.
limitless, and of course lah, hopefully to spread the topic around wherever. And is that a fucking spider?
Where?
Right there.
I can't see it. I'm kind of
Nah, you see it's like on my stand.
Bro, it's a small ass spider.
I'm scared of spiders, okay?
Eh,
And now it's climbing up my camera. Congratulations, you found my camera. So anyways, I just want to say that I think just a letter to myself is just maybe, regardless of views and all, just keep going. Views are sadly an all-time low.
Unless we mention Cho Yang, which we shall do right now.
Choi
Choi
Yang,
Yang,
Choi
Choi
Yang,
Yang,
Choi Yang, Choi Yang, Choi Yang, Choi Yang, Choi Yang.
Alright,
Yeah, okay,
views are
that-
up
yep,
anyway.
okay. Anyways, I think what I want to say is that to my future self also is that hopefully this channel blows up, and of course remember our cause lah, like what we're doing this podcast for, and also why did we start this podcast. Mainly I start this podcast because I don't want to I want to work freelance, but at the same time I want to have like some sort of income from somewhere, knowing YouTube is one of the place to find income. But of course that will take months and years.
Yeah.
I'm not sure by when I can achieve 100k subscribers, 10k subscribers even.
Yeah.
But one thing I do know is that according to statistics and YouTube algorithms, they say the more you post, regardless of your shit-ass quality, they give you more impressions and views. So I'm just going to play by that book right there.
Sure.
And
And consistency.
yeah, consistency is one thing. So even like let's say sometimes our episodes don't match, and sometimes it's like you see different versions of us for in 1 or 2 episodes. We can only just say that sometimes it was not meant to be posted yet, but due to the time and whatever
The
restrictions, we are forced to do so lah.
Yeah.
And I think that's it about for me. Because I don't really have much to say to my future self, but I can only say something to my past, which is something I don't want to go into. So let's say battery and cut it to you.
Okay. My futures are hopefully within the 5 years that's passed. Maintain the friends that I have now, because I think they are really great, and they're exactly the type of people that I want. B is to find, wow, that spider is that a web?
He is building a web.
Okay, anyway. That's A. B, hopefully I meet new friends, people who are older than me, much wiser, much more.
AKA like David Lau. But
No.
not so David Lau.
This is first, fam. He's literally like a baby, alright? There's no point. Anyway, meeting better friends, much older, much wiser, people who are in the kind of line that I want to be, which is business and automotive at the same time. So, learning from them, I think it's a good opportunity for me to expand my horizons and, build my mindset lah. Then C is to, hopefully focus on, my own shit. I don't want to really care about, other people's problems, Hopefully I have little to no social problems and just focus on my own path lah. And C, A, B, C, then
D, E, F, U, and your mom, and your sister,
But
and your
basically at the end of the day, it's just I just want to focus on my own shit and just continue to hustle lah. That's all I'm trying to say. My passion revolves around business and cars, and I know both can go hand in hand. So focus.
You technically have a role model. It's like Bobby already at this point.
Yeah, but I much prefer Bang though, because like she's more nice. It's nice, as when I met her. I never met Bobby before.
I never met Bobby before. I met Bang.
Oh yeah.
Hi
So-
Bang. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Who is Red Lauren? That is something I'll remember forever.
Yeah. So basically, that is all in all. I think that is kind of the journey that I want to go in lah. I don't want to live in a very huge station. I just want to live in my own bubble where everything inside that bubble just matters to me. I don't want to care about the news or what the daily COVID cases are like. That's just not important for me in my opinion lah. I think that's so much of distraction, and I don't think that just brings me any value lah. So that's what I honestly really think. Hopefully 5 years in the future. Oh, there he is. 5 years in the future, exactly what I want to do. But yeah, essentially that's kind of it, to be honest.
Yeah. The spider is really building a web right there.
Yeah, we should probably kill it.
Kill it? Hey, that's your job, bro. That's your job. Don't,
There we go. It's gone. But yeah, essentially that's what I feel.
Where the hell are they?
Oh, no, I think they just go take one round lah, maybe.
Yeah.
Didn't notice the.
Okay. I think actually there's nothing much to say for my future self. So I think you have a lot of things to say,
Yeah.
and I don't really know how to conclude this.
Actually, I got one more thing to say.
Yeah, please say.
Hopefully, the both of us in the future, maybe 5 years in time, we are both financially secure. That is the key important thing.
Yes.
Financially secure.
I think financial stability is one thing that we both
Strive for.
for.
Yeah.
And I think it's also to prove other people, prove to other people. What the hell is that? Prove to other people that who look down on us, especially my parents. And I mean, my parents are supportive and all, but to a certain point, they. I don't know what to say.
Oh.
I'm literally speechless
I
about
thought
that.
you were looking down. Is that another spider?
No. But yeah, I'm kind of still traumatized by the whole event just now, so
It's alright. It's over. I mean, they're not gonna catch us now.
yeah,
We're like kind of in the middle of nowhere, sort of.
sort of.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. We'll catch you on the last episode that's gonna publish in next week, Friday 5. Why do I still see that?
There's a web. Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Well, here he comes. Anyways,
hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like, comment, and also subscribe.
And do turn on notifications if you haven't already. And yeah,
we'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we can kill that spider. And sorry if this video was a little bit out of sync. I mean, we were good. We had a pretty good run just now.
It was a pretty good run.
The cops came and you gotta follow the law. So yeah.
The cops just like, Bob, get out. I want you out. This is private property. Out.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Peace.
Ah, shit.